Hello, I'm here at the Pennsylvania Lumber Museum at a place that I don't usually get to stand, on the log pond for our sawmill. Now, this log pond, as you can see, is completely covered in ice. We are here in January in the middle of winter. A lot of times, sawmills would actually participate in another industry in the winter if their ponds happen to freeze over like this. Ice harvesting was a major industry in the days before mechanical refrigeration and before everybody had a refrigerator. People in those days would have used an ice box to help keep food cold all year round, which needed to be supplied with ice all year round. Ice that would be harvested from a pond like this, if properly stored and packed with either straw or sawdust, which would also come from a sawmill, could be kept year round. So to begin ice harvesting, you would start with a tool like this, an auger, which would have been a part of any sawmill operation. And you would drill a hole to make sure that your ice was deep enough before you started to cut into it. A couple reasons: you wanted to make sure that the blocks would be thick enough to be worth harvesting, but also you wanted to make sure that you wouldn't fall through in the ice if the ice was too thin. Once it was determined that the ice was thick enough, you could use an ice plow, which would have been connected to a horse. To score the ice and to make lines which could be followed into the ice. This would cut about 2/3 of the way into the ice. You didn't want to cut too deep, otherwise, again, the ice could break and everybody could end up falling in. Once it was scored, men would come using ice saws and ice forks to break up the ice into blocks, which was then moved out using poles and pikes to be loaded up onto carts and taken to an ice house. I'll show you a little bit of a video from 1919 where you can see ice harvesting in the Pocono Mountains of Pennsylvania, and you can see types of tools used for ice harvesting in action, same types that we have in our collection at the Lumber Museum.